Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the different functions of money. In the last video we have discussed about the barter system, what are the disadvantages of the barter system, then how money has introduced and solved various problems. In the previous class we have discussed about meaning of money, the kinds of, and today in this class we are going to discuss about the different functions of money. Now, this function of money is classified into three groups. What are the groups? Primary function, secondary and contingent function. So, today in this class, we are going to discuss only about the primary and the secondary function. And in the next class, we are going to discuss the contingent function. Okay, first you see the primary function. The primary functions are as follows. First is a medium of exchange and second is a measure of value. So what is this medium of exchange? So this is the very important function of money. Now, money is widely accepted as a medium of exchange. These exchange value has become very simple and very convenient. It avoids the wastage of time and resources as involved in the barter system. Why it is telling that it avoids the wastage of time? Why wastage of time? As we have know that we have to double coincidence of one. This is one of the disadvantage of barter system is that double coincidence of one, that we have to find a person those who has wheat and he wants rice, then he have to find a person those who is willing to exchange that rice for wheat. That takes a lot of time. You have to go in search of that person, so it is taking a lot of time. So that is a wastage of time, and also the resources are waste. What we can tell that involved in the barter system, we know that this type of problem is faced in the barter system. So, and it also eliminated the need for the double coincidence of one. Money has promoted the efficiency in action. So, money will not face any problem like this. Like in the barter system, we are facing too much of problem. What the money have done, money has promoted the efficiency in the exchange. Money is readily acceptable means of exchange. If you want wheat, you will give the exact price of the wheat and you will get that wheat. You don't need to search of that person, those who need uh, rice and those who will exchange that wheat for the rice. You have no need to go in search of that person. Next is that measure of value. What is this measure of value? Money act as a common measure of value. That means money is having a standard unit. So this is called the measure of value, that money is having its standard unit. Just like what? Just like we use kilogram in measuring the weight. We are using kilogram in measuring the weight. Similarly, like we use money for measuring the value of the commodity. Okay. So when we express the value of the commodity in terms of money, this is called the price. Now kilogram here is what? Kilogram is a standard unit of measuring the weight. Liter is a standard uh, unit of measuring any liquid, the standard unit of any measuring value. Now, when we express this value in terms of money, this is called the price. For example, what will happen if you buy, if it is telling a shirt is of rupees 500, that means what? The value of the shirt is rupees 500. That means you have to pay rupees 500 to get that shirt. Next is secondary function. Secondary function is what? Standard of deferred payment. What does this mean? Money serves as a standard of deferred payments. That means a payment to be made in the future is stated as is in monetary terms. The payment you want to make in the future, only money can do it. No other goods and services can do it. Only money can do it. So that is why money. This is a secondary function of money. Okay, so money here also can do it. That means any payment which you want to make for the future is stated in monetary terms. That means here a large number of transactions involved in future. Pension, your salary, your rent, interest. So this is okay. If you lend rupees 10,000 to someone for a year, that means what? You are sure that you are getting that definite amount of money after 1 year. But if you lend someone 5 kg of rice, it may not you will get back. the exactly same quality of rice after 1 year. Okay, that exactly that quality of rice which you have lent to that person, you may not get the exactly the same quality of rice. It is not possible. But it is possible if you lend money to someone. Then a store of value. What is a store of value? People keep wealth in the form of money. So there are many disadvantages in storing the wealth in the form of goods and services, such as perishable nature of goods. Perishable nature of good, you cannot store that perishable nature because it may perishable goods like your fish, fruits, vegetables. So these are all perishable items. You cannot store those. Okay. Next, we were so storing of the value of money can solve very difficulties, but you can store money. Okay, money here is what? Money is a liquid asset, that is, it is readily and generally acceptable means of exchange. Anyone can use the money to get any goods or services. So money here is what? Money is a liquid asset here. Money also hold what? Money also hold a purchasing power, and it can be used anytime in purchasing the goods and services. So money here holding what? The purchasing power, and it can be used any time in purchasing the goods and services. You can use the money and you can purchase any goods and services you like. Next is what? Transfer of value. Money also serves as a mode to transfer the value. Money transfer the value from one person to another. That means what? When you buy a pen for ₹20, that means you transfer the value to the shopkeeper by paying the shopkeeper ₹20. That means the value can be transferred from one person to another. So this can happen only with the help of money. So these are the different functions of money, primary and the secondary functions, and the contingent function, as I've told you earlier, that we'll discuss in the next separate video. So those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it, and thanks for watching.